Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, you're going to be watching me build this kind of like large modern house, mansion, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it's time-lapsed, so hopefully you guys can take away some things from this, get some inspiration to build your own mansions. You know, I didn't really want to do a block-by-block tutorial for this just because I was building off the top of my head in this video, and you know, when I do that, I kind of just like to listen to some music, go with the flow, and try and come up with something pretty sweet. If you do want a block for block tutorial, then I don't know, show some support, smash the like button. Let's try and get like 1,000 likes for a block for block, because I don't really want to do one if I'm honest. It's a big house, but you guys can, you know, be the deciders with that. But anyway, hopefully you do enjoy this, and like I said, take some inspiration away from this and maybe build your own mansions. And yeah, you can see how I kind of put this one together, and it's pretty simple, honestly. It may look a little bit complicated, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just shapes and some creativity thrown in there. Anyway, at the end, I will be showing you or giving you a little tour around it. There isn't a time lapse, and showing you the interior. So, you know, if you want to skip the time lapse bit, go ahead and do so. But without further ado, please enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Okay guys, so the time lapse is finished, and this is the final house. As you can see, it's pretty cool looking, honestly. That I'm pretty happy with the outcome of this. Is very old school. But it definitely does look pretty cool. And like I said, I am going to be showing you around the house, the interior, all of that good stuff. As you can see, it's all pretty well put together. It kind of just all flows, and I think that is what makes this house. The interior, you know, isn't like the best, because I'm not the best at interior, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I did do my best. And with the default, wow, this is actually the faithful resource pack, so it's not completely default, but yeah, I have come up with a few cool designs on the inside that I want to show you guys. As you can see, we've got this I don't know what these like big grey supports that kind of go over the porch. This is the front entrance. Technically, you can enter this house from a few kind of areas. You can also enter from this like indoor pool area, which I also think is pretty sweet. As you can see, also on the roofs, I've incorporated a lot of like grass and like, I guess, nature to the top of it, and the skylights are kind of built in, which I think is a pretty cool feature indeed. So let's go in from the front. As you can see, you can go upstairs here, which is pretty sweet, or you can go down a corridor, and there's loads of different areas on the inside of this house, which I think kind of make it. So let's just go down here quick. We have a little bathroom under the stairs, a little downstairs one. This end rod represents the kind of what do you call this, the tap. That's the word. We then of course have the toilet behind there on a pretty blank wall. I mean, it's very, very simple, but I do like the kind of modern, I guess, modernness of it all. We've got the like leaves behind there just for a little bit extra, just kind of add something to the house. We'll close that, and then the main office is behind here. So you kind of come down this front corridor into your office, and it's kind of at the back of the house, pretty separate to the rest of it. If you want you know, some quiet time, which is usually what you go to an office for. Big TV on the wall. I guess you'd have your computer on this big kind of desk. And yeah, we put the this is black concrete, by the way. It looks very, very nice for floor textures, I realized. So I did put that there. You could also maybe make I guess like a door back here, just to kind of, you know, if you were bored of work and you come out here, enjoy the outdoors for a bit, and then go back to work, which, you know, some people do. Little painting on the wall. This one, you know, for a default painting, this thing doesn't look too bad. We will go through here in a second. I'll show you what that door leads to, but you know, I'll show you the rest of this little area first. Then you've kind of got a little like gallery or hallway, whatever you want to call it, just to kind of lead into some separate rooms. Here is another little kind of hallway as well, and that leads to the kind of indoor swimming pool, the jacuzzi or the hot tub, and then of course outside we have our little fire pit, which is pretty cool. And this is the main kind of like living area. But yeah, I think the indoor pool is pretty dope, honestly. This is grey concrete on the roof, and then this is polished andesite, which works very, very well for tiles. And I just think this looks super, super cool. Imagine having your own indoor pool. Very, very nice. I mean, you know, it's pretty sweet. There is the outdoor pool as well, of course, but we'll show you that in a later stage. Now, going through this one here, through this first hallway, we have the kitchen. It's pretty nice kitchen, open layout. Everything in this house is pretty open layout, by the way. That's what I was trying to go for. We've got the fridge here with a little like plant feature, I guess. Not sure about this, but I'm going to keep it there just because. Oven, of course, using the glass and the sea lanterns. Looking very, very nice. And the kitchen is actually made out the same as the walls, but I think it works. Very minimalistic and cool. You know, white concrete, it does the job. Then we've got this kind of separate area. I mean, we could actually go ahead and fill this just here with some water. I kind of forgot to do that, but you know, they represent these sinks, little towels on the front of them, just like that. And you can see through to the living area, which I think is a pretty cool feature. Got some paintings on the walls. These are actually single paintings that doubled up into like, I guess, two. Yeah, then the living area. I mean, very, very simple stuff. We've got the little, well, the main couch, and then we've got this little single chair next to the reading lamp, and then of course we've got this TV on this like spruce wood cabinet. But again, I've used the black on the floor, just kind of separate it, because if it was all birch, I feel like it would just look very plain, you know. And I didn't want that. I wanted it to have this kind of like separate homely feel, and you know, just by adding this kind of like black rug or carpet in with the black concrete, I feel like that was achieved. And I also like this cutout in the wall so you can see into the kitchen from the living area, also making it feel a little bit more open planned. Now, again, we've got another entrance or exit out into the fire pit, and then next to the fire pit we have this kind of like little bridge that doesn't really do much, but it kind of goes over this little water feature, and it just kind of adds to the aesthetics. Okay, moving on back through the house, we'll go all the way back through here. Let's take this way. Now, this door actually does lead through to the office once again, so you can go into here from there, all the way down the front, and we'll take a little trip upstairs. Now, the landing is very, very simple. There's not much in here apart from a light. If you're wondering how to do these are just skeleton heads, which kind of look a bit ugly from the back, on top of two end rods. So, you know, any of you are wondering, that is how they are done. Yeah, there's not much in here apart from the stairs, of course. And you've got this cool little, like, I guess, overhang feature up here out of the white concrete. And you are up onto the second story landing with a big skylight to give a lot of natural light, which I like. And it leads straight out onto the outdoor infinity pool with some sun lounges. You've got your barbecue area. You could also add maybe another table and chairs out here. That would look pretty cool, but I didn't want to overcrowd it too much. But the infinity pool is pretty freaking huge, and of course juts out right at the front of the house here. As you can see, the ice kind of making the infinity look to it. I think it looks pretty cool, and it's definitely big enough for a load of people to swim in, which is pretty sweet. And you've got this extra like large big drop down like staircase from the main house. And I did separate the pool kind of area from the main house just because I thought that would be a pretty cool feature. You know, having it connected may have been a bit boring, so just in case, I've kind of like, you know, made it separate and connected them by this large stair. Now all the bedrooms are up here, so we can go into this first one. Very, very simple bedroom, but very, very clean and minimalistic, which is my favorite style to go for. I'm liking this. You know, we've got our closet in here, the banners representing some clothing items or some towels or whatever. This wall feature is pretty cool. Like, I actually did this on both sides. You have this cool feature, and I think it works very, very well behind the 3-block bed because it's centered. Just get a little bit of modern art on the wall because, you know, paintings don't always do justice. A little light in the roof. This roof is double blocked, so we can have lights, which is a pretty good feature to always have in a house. Then in this little section here, it's like an upstairs living area. I don't really know, but I did think it was pretty cool, you know. And the downstairs one is a little bit smaller, so I also had an upstairs one, just in case people kind of, you know, after a swim in the big infinity pool, want to kind of come and chill out in this area. What I do maybe want to do is get this real quick. And can we drop down? That's the problem. No, don't worry. I completely forgot about that. We can't. I was going to add some cushions in there, but we can't because, you know, the floor isn't doubled. Some paintings on the wall, just some single ones that double together to form a little pattern. Big skylight in the roof. It's a very, very clean room, but, you know, I just wanted to keep it simple for this one. It didn't really know what to do in there, so we just added another living area. Another hallway going down here, and these lead to the next 2 bedrooms and the final bedroom. So this bedroom is probably the smallest out of the 3, but it's definitely a pretty cool bedroom as well. So we've got the wall feature behind the bed just here. We've then got some curtains or drapes made out of the banners. Big skylight once again, and then the kind of like closet, I guess, for the clothes is like incorporated into the room. I think that's a pretty cool design, especially if you're in default. You guys can take these kind of designs and use them in your own houses, because sometimes making modern furniture is pretty difficult using the basic textures, but I feel like that is a pretty good attempt. Then we've got the cabinet with the TV, and I just destroyed it by accident there. Little flower pot, and this really, really cool window looking out onto the fire pit down there, which definitely is a nice feature indeed. We'll close that, and then we'll enter, I guess this is the master bedroom. It's a pretty cool bedroom. It's probably my favorite one. It's got the most in it, that is for sure. So we've got a bathroom in here. Very, very nice, spacious bathroom for the size of the room. We got a sink area, a little cabinet above. We got our toilet just in the corner. Privacy, because of course no one can really see in through the grass and all of that. Then we've got a huge American style shower. Or they're not American style showers, but you know, you understand, you can kind of sit down in them. You know, the walls kind of falls on you. It's pretty luxury, I'm not gonna lie. Paintings going along the wall to spice that up, making the wall not as plain. And then you enter the main bed area, I guess. We've got our wardrobe incorporated into this little pivot into the wall, which definitely is a pretty cool feature. Then we've got the cabinet with the flat screen TV. We've got this huge window just here. And then, of course, we have our bed. Now, this is a pretty cool room, not gonna lie. I mean, it's got everything. The shapes on the window is just sick. Huge window behind the TV. And, of course, we do have an ensuite bathroom, which is, you know, anyone's dream if they have a bedroom. So yeah, that is pretty much the entire house complete. The only thing I'd really want to add into this place is maybe another bathroom somewhere for everyone to use, but there is one downstairs. I guess you could put a shower in that as well. But apart from that, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section below. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, honestly. It's a cool house, honestly. And if you do want a block by block tutorial, remember the like goal. I don't think we'll reach it, so you know, you guys can be the deciders, like I said. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Put down in the comments below what you would like to see next. I love you all so much. Stay creative, stay positive, and I will see you in my next Minecraft video. Bye, guys.